morning, F3PL.
Blue, I love you. And Kendra too. Ken, you're my boo. A3PL, every day of my life, it's only Alpha. Welcome everybody to the A3PL's podcast. I am your host, Max Adams, and I am back. This is actually episode 3, not 1, but 3 of the podcast. We started this before. The last one was in October. Shit, that's a while. But I decided to jumpstart this again, so here we go. The first thing I want to talk about is the slow updates that the developers are doing. I know that they're working hard up late at night just getting this done. And after almost a month of playing A3PL, I actually now see the image, the vision that they were trying to portray to us. At first, I was kind of skeptical on this player economy. No AI, everybody has to share everything, just like real life. I thought it was gonna work, but now I have a change of thought. It's actually going smoothly. Well, I see that the government had to sponsor us a car initially, the rusty Crown Victoria, and that was a big plus when you start. And getting money, the work is quite minimum now. Later on, there'll be more stuff to do. But I think the economy is going well and it's flourishing. And the more people come, it's just going to make it even better. The only work that they have now is mining, and more mining. Or you could be like me and be an arms dealer. Well, yeah, mining, steel, oil, clothing, simple stuff you can do, and that little is running the economy. There's no food now, there's no water, and we understand. It's just that when those come into play, we're gonna need farmers. The job is actually gonna mean something instead of we just go up there and look for weed. So when food comes in, we get the McFishers, we get the Taco Hell, and have it realistic. Sometimes I'll be chilling on TeamSpeak in Lounge 1 and people would ask me how to download F3PL. I mean, you can't get it on Pirate Bay. And my response to them would always be, have you never played a life mod before? Yeah, it's simple. First of all, you have to pay for the game. $30 paywall. Well, before that, you actually have to go to an interview and pass the interview. I don't know how tough the structure is now. I know last year it was a bit easier. After you pass that, then you could think about payment and donations if you choose to, and use ArmA Sync, or the subscription on the ArmA Free. When you launch it, the first windows that appear, you could use that. But ArmA Sync is the best. Downloading updates faster by using Dropbox. ArmA Sync, connect to the repository, put in the auto config, run everything, check to see if you have all the add-ons, all the stuff needed. It downloads everything for you. It's very easy. You don't have to do anything like how it used to be 4 years ago with Daisy mod. It was a complete headache. And pretty much you have it. I know this is basically skipping through many procedures, but if you want to know how to exactly download the mod, I'm sure there's easier way on the forums. Once you're online, then you would need to check with the rules, the community rules for the server. Talks about everything, and they update periodically, so you need to check now and again. General stuff, but talks about citizens, factions, out of game behavior, things that would guide you the right way. not to get suspended, not to get banned. So you know exactly what you need to do. Most of them are basic if you come from another mod, similar and a bit different twist to it. Once you're online, you'll feel right at home. Lots of businesses and services that you could rely on or start your own or even join. The Fishers Island community is quite friendly for now. That's what I realize. I don't really see much criminal activity. It does happen, but it's quite manageable. I don't know if it's because the cops are on point, but you don't really hear much of people going to Mexico and getting robbed. But we need gangs. There's not many gangs in Fishers Island. I mean, something to spice things up because people want something to do. I mean, there are not many gangs anyway. You'll have the Empire, McFisher's gang, Death Row, the Adams family. But that's it. You need more, and not really violent gangs, but just a group of people with an aim, with a vision to do something that promotes teamwork. I mean, the biggest gang on Fishers Island right now, to me, would always be the cops. You know, the police. They have the numbers, you know, they have the camaraderie, and they could just reach far. If all of those people combine to flush out all the other gangs, it'll be very easy. And there's a lot of YouTubers and Twitchers that promote the server, and of course bringing people to advertising. And in-game businesses also put their logos on vehicles to advertise. I know famously Steel to Go, you know, and the people that drives the semi, the Peterbilt. And speaking of logos, what I remember in relation to that was, I can remember a time I was on TeamSpeak, and I was talking to an admin, a chief or an executive, about me starting my YouTube and Twitch and putting my name as the logo for a vehicle, you know, to advertise my community. And he's like, nah, it's self-promoting and whatever. So I'm like, okay, maybe he had the wrong idea. And after the server release, I went in, and a week or two after, here comes a vehicle driving down the MSR, tactical Corgi, free guns. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, I see how it is, kid. But yeah, people advertise here all the time, and it's actually promoted. Yeah, there's a lot of things that admin does that I just don't approve. Like, one thing I could think of off the top of my head would have to be the issue I had with compensation, where I spawned in on the server. I didn't even want to play. I wanted to play Project Reality or some other game. But I spawned in, and I spawned in debug. And you know, when you spawn there, you spawn naked, you lose your clothing, which means you lose all of your inventory. So I /A an admin and told him my situation, that I spawned at Spawn Island and I need assistance. He spawned me close to the Bank of Freedom, and I'm contacting the admin again saying, I lost my shit, I want compensation. I think I did it 5 times on Twitter, maybe more, and I got no fucking response. So I got pissed. I went in the support room, talked to a support, told him I want to speak to chief, executive, whatever, about the same situation. And when I did get to talk to someone higher up, they're like, I need to write a compensation form on the forum for it. But that shouldn't be the case, because it's clearly I spawn in debug. That's not my fault at all. And they brought up this issue that I should have been recording to have proof of evidence, saying that I'm lying, you know. But what they fail to understand is that not everybody records, not everybody's interested in that. And even if they do, because I'm a recorder, I do YouTube and stuff. But even if you do, sometimes at the situation, the time of the moment, you didn't get the chance to, and you just lost it. Especially my situation. I lost a rook and 3 mags. I am a known fucking arms dealer in Fisher's Island. People know I have guns, and I'm telling you that I lost my gun and a couple of mags, and I need compensation for that. There is no way you could even assume that I'm lying. If it was just a stranger that came up with that far-fetched deal, then maybe I see you could have been a bit skeptical, but not someone like me. There's a bit of leniency that should go into situations like that. That's what I just didn't like the whole grasp of what happened, and I got upset because of that. I occasionally do songs for A3PL. If you're interested, they're on my YouTube. They're also on the forums if you search in the general section. I think a lot more people should be promoting A3PL, whether by YouTube or Twitch. And plus, it builds your community if you want to be big in that area. People are doing it now, but I think it should grow. Like people like Frank Boucher, Common Shepherd, that started off last year, and now they are pretty much icons on A3PL. Which is kind of funny because I can remember when Frank and Coleman started, I started YouTube around the same time, doing videos and whatever. But it's just that they surpassed me in views and subs, and I end up making songs. But I'm really happy for them. Good luck, and I think more people should promote this lovely server, lovely game, lovely life mod, and get more people in, and plus boost your community in the same time. So the other day I was driving down the MSR, and a cop pulled me over. And being a law-abiding citizen like I am, I did. He walked up to me and started talking. He didn't even introduce his name. I just assumed that he was a cop because he was wearing a uniform. But he told me that I was doing 77 in a 30. I was like, oh. He talked to me nice, and he gave me a warning for that. But of course, I didn't tell him I had 2 prior warnings for going speedy. But I mean, that was a good idea. I like the approach that he did, that he gave a warning first. That shows that he understands, he's being lenient. It could happen to anybody. Instead of just reporting, because in the law, there's nothing that says that you have to give a warning first. You could just report one time. The offense has happened, that you could just book the person. But giving a warning shows that he's human and he understands that anybody could do it. And plus, in reality, just for the information's sake, I wasn't going 77. I was going 107 down with the MSR. The factions are awesome. I love the cops, even though they're always harassing me. Love the Coast Guard, the fire, the EMS. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. You're doing your jobs. And I have to thank the old A3PL members that were there from since day one. And when I say day one, I'm talking 2015. The founding members. People that should have been here, but because of misunderstanding and different ideas for vision, they left. Management wise, people like Daphne and Blue, which I really wish were here at this time to see the swimming flow of how the game is running right now. Especially Daphne, because Daphne was one of the first person that I met when I joined TeamSpeak to inquire about this game, when I didn't have it yet. I was still skeptical and wondering if I should go down this road. And as a manager, she talked to me. She pretty much held my hand and walked me through everything. And I just love her for that. And now that she's gone, and she was pretty much a chief, so it's really sad. It saddens me. And Blue, which was the original director, as much as people hate him, I think he still had ideas for vision. Things didn't go according to plan. He left. So now as they came in, that's all good. This thing is still going to the top. So that's all I have for today, and I hope you guys enjoy the podcast. And I hope in the future I would get co-hosts, guest hosts to come on board, join me, share their views, let it be more creative. So later. On my way to McFisher's, looking to buy some fish burgers, yeah. The greenhouse I grow my seedlings, cops pull me over for speeding. Blue, I love you, and Kendra too. Can you're my boo? A3PL, every day of my life. It's only Alpha, but I'm surprised. I will play 1,000 times like I have no life. Blue, I love you, and Kendra too. Can you're my boo? A3PL, every day of my life. It's only Alpha, but I'm surprised. I will play 1,000 times like I have no life.